I've spent countless nights in the museum, wandering its dimly lit halls, feeling the eyes of ancient statues following my every move. They've always whispered secrets, fragments of lives long past, secrets of the visitors who wander the museum by day. But tonight, as the clock struck midnight, the whispers shifted. The cold marble lips of an elegant Greek statue murmured a name I hadn't heard in years, my own. A shiver crawled down my spine as I was drawn closer, unable to resist the pull of my own secrets being laid bare. I tried to ignore it, focusing on my duties, but the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They spoke of things I'd buried deep, mistakes I'd made, people I'd hurt. My heart pounded as I realized they knew everything. It was as if the statues were alive, their eyes gleaming in the dim light, reflecting my unease. The whispering crescendoed, a haunting symphony that echoed through the empty halls, unraveling the facade I'd maintained for so long. I had to know how they knew, and more importantly, why they were telling me now. I followed the whispers, each step echoing in the desolate museum. They led me to a statue I'd never paid much attention to before. It was of a cloaked figure, its face obscured, a finger raised to its lips. The whispers seemed to emanate from within, drawing me into its shadow. As I stepped closer, a cold wind whipped through the hall, carrying with it more than just my secrets. It revealed the sinister intent behind the whispers. The statues weren't just sharing my past, they were warning of a future I hadn't foreseen, a decision I was yet to make that would change everything. In a moment of clarity, I understood, the statues weren't merely whispering out of malice. They were giving me a chance to change, to avoid a path that would lead to ruin. But what chilled me to the core was the realization that if I didn't heed their warning, the statues wouldn't just speak of my secrets, they would become my only confidants, the last witnesses to my downfall. As the first light of dawn crept into the museum, I knew I had to decide whether to listen to the whispers of stone or continue down a path that promised only silence.